Good morning, Michelle here. I have a new workout for you. I know it's been a while since I recorded. It's been cold here. I know I'm not allowed to say that, but it was 29 the other morning, and I'm just not coming out here when it's 29. I have 12 exercises, so it's a 12 by 12 workout. We're going to do 12 exercises, 12 rounds, 12 reps, and we're going to do it 3 times through. And then I got a bonus thrown in there that we're going to do 2 times. I know it looks like I have a lot of equipment over here. They're just options. Got a new toy. It is called a steel bell. So it is like the sand bells, but it's got little steel buckshot in it, and it's cool because you can grip it. So we're going to do something with that today. If you don't have one, you can use kettlebells, dumbbells, a ball, a medicine ball, whatever you have, it doesn't matter. I just like it because it's easy to travel and it's easy to grip. So there's different things you can do with it. Okay. I will have the breakdown on my webpage, mycrazyworkout.com. You will need your timer, or any type of timer. I have my Gym Boss timer. I'm going to set it for a stopwatch because we're going to do 3 rounds through. So we're going to do the 12 exercises, take a little break, towel off, get a drink, and then we're going to start the second round, then we're going to do it a 3rd time. I'm going 3 times through. If you're a beginner, you can do it once and stop, or do what you can. If you can't get all 12 reps out, do as many as you can, mark them down, and try and get better each time you do it, okay? We're going to set the timer. I'm going to go, as we go through them, I'm going to tell you what they are. I'm going to give you options on what you're using. The first one is a burpee push-up with chair sit to a shoulder raise. Susanna had done that one before. It's really cool. I like it. And we'll move on through, so I'll read them off as we do them. Hit your stopwatch. You ready to go? I'm ready to go. I've been up and ready. I just had to get the kids out of the house. So stopwatch is on. I'm going to do the dumbbells with this one. Remember, we're doing 12 rounds, or 12 exercises, 12 reps. 1, 2, 3. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use a ball. 4, or no weight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Drop your weights. Plank knee drive, right and left. Plank position, right to the left and left to the right. That's 1. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My mat is slippery because of the humidity. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, here's 12. Okay. New one coming up. Reverse crossover lunge, right leg. You're gonna go crossover, side lunge. That's 1. Over, side lunge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. One more. 12. Left leg. Okay, left hand. Cross over and out. Over. 2. 3. 4. 5. Here's 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Woo. Dive bombers are next. Kite position. Hands are close. Round that chest down and through those hands. Press and come back up through. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. Woo. Okay. Crisscross jacks. You can do it with the ball. You can do it with the sandbell. Whatever you have. When you go out. Whoopsie. There we go. Out. Ball goes between the legs. In. Crisscross those feet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oblique mountain climbers, right and left are 1. Okay? 1, my mat's slippery. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. Staggered hand push-up to a push-back. Push-up position. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Engage that core. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You should be breathing hard. V-ups. I forgot my towel. Have to use my little sweat towel. I'm going to use my steel bell for this one. Lay down, raise up, and bring the weight up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo. Plank jacks. On the plank, on the elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back is straight. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Dumbbell, kettlebell, sandbell, doesn't matter. Reverse lunge, but we're going to circle around and lunge. Alternate it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One more. Dip with dancing crab. I'm going to do it on my BOSU ball. You're going to dip down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Engage that core. 7, 8. If you have a chair, 9, 10. Use the chair. Use a bench. That was 12. Woo! Wipe off that sweat. Get a drink. We got another round. I'll show you with a different thing this time. If you don't have dumbbells and you have a ball or a kettlebell, you can still do the burpees. We're gonna go. We're gonna start with those burpees. I'm gonna show you with the ball, and then I'll switch and I'll show you with the kettlebell, okay? So halfway through, I'll switch. 1, 2. When you do your chair sit, make sure you tuck your pelvis, push your tailbone to the floor, and engage your core. This one's 4, 5, 6. Here's what the kettlebell looks like. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plank knee drives. If you don't want to be on your hands for this, you can go to your elbows. You go 1, 2, but if you can, come up. 3, 4, twist to the side, work that oblique. Here's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't look under, look out. One more. When you look under, you have a tendency of rounding that back. Whew. That was 12. Reverse crossover lunge. If you don't have a sand bell and you have a dumbbell, doing the right leg first, remember? Cross over and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, then we're going to the left, 12. Whew. Whoops, need to move over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open that mouth and breathe. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo. Dive bombers are next. Gonna hold on to this for crisscross jacks if you don't have a ball. Plank, pike. Come down, roll in, press up. 2, 3, keep those hands close. 4, line up with the shoulder. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's 10, 11, and 12. Crisscross jacks are next. When the weight's down, it's between your legs. Okay, so hop out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oblique mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. V-ups. Oh no, staggered ham. I've missed the staggered ham push-up, sorry. Crouching position, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo. V-ups. You don't have to do it with a weight. You can do it without any weight. You can do it one leg at a time. If you can't lift your upper body off, lift your legs and your hands. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo. Okay, you ready for that alternate reverse lunge with the shoulder? I'll show you with the kettlebell. Remember, swing it around and it goes to the outside front knee. 2, working those obliques. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. Dips with a dancing crab. If you don't have a bench or a box or a chair, you can do it on the floor. Down, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! That's round 2. We have one more round. Towel off, get a drink. We're not taking much of a break. This is your cardio work. We're already 17 minutes into it. Use what you want to use. I'm going to do the burpees with the dumbbells. 1, 2, 3. You're not trying to rush through these. You want good form. 4. It's not about how fast you go. 5. Concentrate on squeezing the butt, contracting the abs, lifting the shoulders, or lifting the arms, and working the shoulders. I think this is 7. 8. 9. Take breaks when you need them. 10. 2 more. Wow. Your arms should be burning. 11. 12. Man, they make me sweat. Plank knee drives are next. I'll go this way. 1, 2. Look forward as you come forward with that knee. Engage that core. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1 more, 12. Okay. Remember, we're doing that crossover lunge to the side lunge. Right hand, right leg out to the side, left hand. Down, down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1 more, and then we got left leg. Whew. Okay. Left leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo. Dive bombers are next. Tight position, hands close, shoulder width apart. Dive down and through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. My feet are slipping. Whew. Crisscross jack for that. I like my Yugi ball for this one. If you don't have a Yugi ball and you have a medicine ball, stability ball, whatever you have will work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oblique mountain climbers. Remember, right, left, or 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh. Staggered hand push-up. Get in that crouching position. Forward. 1, 2. If you need to, when you come forward, drop to the knees. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your shoulders should be burning. 11, 12. Oh, I'm just leaving little trails with the sweat. V-ups are next. Listen, if you can't lay down and come all the way up, come to a seated position, sit back, V-up. You don't have to raise your arms up. 4. Work at your level. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. Woo. Plank jacks. Did I forget them the last time? Let's do 24 of them. I think I forgot them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. If you don't want to do them, you can do toe taps out to the side. 1, 2. Okay? All right. Reverse lunge. Circling the weight overhead. Around counterclockwise. Reverse lunge. My bad. Start over. Around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. Dips, dancing crab. This is it. This is 3. And I'm going to give you your bonus. Because it wouldn't be my crazy workout if it wasn't just a little more intense. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My hands are sliding on the ball because they're sweaty. 8, 9, 10, 11, woo, 12. Okay, that was 12. Oh. Okay, take a break a minute, towel off, get a drink. That was 27 minutes. That's a great workout. If you want to stop there. Now, if you don't feel like you got enough out of it, you can always do another round or 2 rounds, depending on the time that you have. Or you could take it to 15 reps or 20 reps. if you don't want to do another round in there if you felt like it wasn't enough reps. But if you're picking the right weight and you're squeezing where I'm telling you to, like when you do the reverse lunges and you squeeze that glute as you come back, if you're really concentrating on that, you should be concentrating on the muscles and not the heavy weight, trying to get it up and do the workout. The weight is just a little more resistance for you. You could skip the weights and have a weight vest on, and your arms could be free and still doing the moves with the upper body, and you'd still feel it the same way. You probably, with lifting the weights, you get a little more with the shoulders and the arms. So I would recommend a little bit of weight in your hands. If you don't have dumbbells, if you don't have a kettlebell or a ball or the sand bell or the steel bell, the sand ones have sand in them, the steel ones have the steel, the crushed up buckshot. If you don't have any of that, use plates, use containers, cans from the house, anything that you have that would add a little bit of resistance when you're doing the raises or anything like that. The steel bell, I am not a spokesperson for it. It's Hyperwear, if you're wondering where I got it. I got it from Amazon because we have Prime shipping, so it shipped for free. I got the 10-pounder just to try it out. They come in 2, 4, 6, I think 8, 10. On their web page, they come in all these sizes. On Amazon, I think they come in an 8, a 10, a 15, but on Hyperwear they jump to a 12, then a 15. The reviews that I read, the sand, just like the sandbags, comes through and gets in your eye because it's neoprene. So it comes through the little slits and you end up getting it in your eyes. The steel buckshot is a little bit denser, so it doesn't seem to come through. I like it. I'll put a link up to it. It's Hyperwear is the name of the company, but you can check it out on Amazon. I read the reviews. I really like it. Really nice to grip. You can do slams with it, and you, like the balls have a tendency to bounce. This one, then you have to bend back down and pick up. So you get more of a squat action with it. So it won't bounce like the balls will bounce. So I like this. You can check it out. Okay, enough talking. 27, 29 is what we did that in. That was 3 rounds. Okay, the next one. You need a BOSU ball, a box, a ball, a chair, anything that you can put your feet up on. You don't have to, but we're going to make it a little bit tougher. We're going to work those butts. Okay, we're going to finish out with glutes. Now, I am going to use my band. I have a resistance band. I have tubes as well. If you don't have the band, because we're going to go like this and squeeze out, and we're going to get the outer parts of the glutes and the hips, okay? So if you don't have this, the tube will work. You just have to wrap it around your leg. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to angle this. Your feet are going to be up on top of the ball, one of the balls, a chair, a bench. You can put them on the floor if you don't have something to put them on. This one's going to be different. This one's a 40, 30, 20, 10. Okay? So we're doing 40 glute bridge raises. They're a pulse up. I am going to put the band on, but I'm going to show you first what I'm talking about before we even start the timer. So your feet will be on the BOSU ball. Your butt is in close. Raise it up, squeeze that butt tight. Now, take those legs and pull that band out. You're going to hold it out here. So you got the resistance and you're going to pulse. It's not going to come all the way in. You're going to hold it out for resistance, and from there, you're going to pulse. Now, while you're pulsing, you're going to tighten that butt. Like you can crack a walnut between those butt cheeks, okay? All right, if you don't have this, the band, you can wrap a tube around your knees. You're going to want to hold this band down here like this for the resistance, and you're going to bring it out. And this is going to be hard because I'm sweaty, okay? I don't have on pants to hold it there. So you hold it out like this one, Same thing. It's a pulse out. Remember, put that walnut between the butt cheeks and hold it in tight like you're cracking a walnut. We're going to do 40 of these. Timer's on. 40, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take breaks when you need them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. Bring them in. 30 of these. We're going down, and you're going to raise up. Down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, press up, down, 7. Put the weight in your heels. 9, 10. And feel it in the glutes. 2, 2. The glute tie in with the hamstring. 3, 4, 5. Contract the abs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more set of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30. Take that band off. Come on up. We're doing a squat down to the BOSU ball, or a bench or a box, whatever you have. So you're gonna be close, squat down, extend out, back in, and we're gonna press up. So you wanna hold something. You wanna hold a kettlebell, you wanna hold a sand bell, whatever you wanna hold, I'll show you. We're doing 20 of these. Down, extend out, up, and press. Down, extend out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take breaks when you need to. 9. Here's 10, we're halfway. 11. 12. Press through those heels as you come up. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. I'm going to do it with the dumbbells next time around. This feels too light. You can do it with your sandbag. Here's 19. And 20. Whew. Shoulders should be burning on those. If you have a light weight, you saw me do it there, where you squat down, sit, press out, back in, and then you can come up. You can double up your presses. Okay. We are doing, you either need a sand, you need some type of a weight. We're going down, down, up, up, and we're going to do a T-raise. Okay? So, plank, you know what? I think I'll turn this way so you can see me. So, down, down, up, up, raise up, down, down, up, up, raise, down, down. This one's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Woo! Okay, 40, 30, 20, 10. Back to the band. Tube, weight, whatever you have. Press that weight into the heels. Squeeze up. Squeeze that crease of the butt. Squeeze the butt cheeks together. Bring those legs out. Hold here. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 3, 2. Engage that core. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Take that band off. Grab your weight. Hold it at your shoulders. You can use a sandbag. You can use a ball. You can use the kettlebell. You can use whatever you have. Okay? Squat down. Extend out. Back in. Press overhead. Down. Extend out. Now, when you extend your legs out, you're engaging your core. Okay? Keep that back straight. Don't round it. 4, 5, 6. If the weight gets to be too heavy, drop it. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Here's 12. 13. 14. 15. 5 more. Here's 5. 4. 3 more. 3. 2. 1 more. Woo! Can you feel them? Wow. I'll use the dumbbell for you for the T raises. Down, down, up, up, and then a side raise. We're doing 10 of these. Contract the abdominals. Okay? down, down, up. T-raise, reach through. Down, down, up. T-raise. Down, down, up. Oh. Down. This one's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Woo. This one's 10. 10 minutes and 41 seconds. That was 2 rounds. You can do as many of those as you want, but your shoulders should be screaming, your butt should be screaming. 10:41 on them. Keep tracks of your time. That way, when you repeat it and you do it again, you'll know if you're getting better or not at it. We need to stretch out those shoulders. My arms are tired. Woo. I haven't been slacking on my workouts. I do them at the gym or in the house when it's too cold out. Raise your arms up over your head. Hold a towel there. Pull on that towel and press those arms back. Now you want to engage your core and you want a pelvic tilt so that you're pressing your tailbone down to the floor. A neutral spine is what you want. You want to feel this stretch in the shoulder blades. We're going to take that towel and drop it behind the head. Pull down on that left arm with the right. If you can clasp your hands together, awesome, you're flexible. I'm not that flexible. I can't reach my hands together, so I'll use a towel. Stretch that arm out, the left arm, the tricep, the shoulder. And you're going to release it. Bring it back up, push it back, stretch it out. Neutral spine, remember pelvic tilt. Pull that tailbone down to the floor. That's your pelvic tilt. That's how you know you're in a pelvic tilt. You're pushing, you're tucking and pushing that tailbone down to the floor. Now we're going to do the right arm. So drop that right arm over your head. Take that left arm with the towel. Pull on it. Stretch out that hand, or stretch out that hamstring. Stretch out that tricep and that shoulder. Pull it back. Make sure your shoulders are back. And release it. We're going to do camel, but before that, we're going to come into a child's pose. Stretch out the hips and the glutes. Take your legs wide so that your butt can go through your legs if possible. Drop that butt to the ground. Drop the hands to the floor and the elbows to the floor. And if you can, put that head down on the mat and drop those shoulders and that back and the chest down in between the legs. If you want to take it a little bit wider, you'll get the hips. But before we're done, I want you to bring it back in because we're going to reach over to the right. So just hold it here for a couple of seconds. Your feet are closer together and your knees are apart, almost in a frog position. Now bring those knees back in to line up with the feet. Walk the hand to the right hand to the right, cross the left arm over. And you're going to feel a nice stretch down the left side of your body and into your hip. You can drop that head between the chest. Look down. Just remember to breathe. Inhale and exhale. When you exhale, you're pushing all of that tension out of the hip and the left oblique. Inhale, walk the hands over to the left as you exhale. Left hand cross the right hand over and lay it down. Feel a nice stretch in the shoulder and the right oblique all the way down the side of your right side. Release it, come back in. One more time, drop down. Lower those hands down to the floor. You don't want to be up here. That puts tension on your shoulders. So if you can't be all the way out, walk your hands in so that your elbows are at your knees. But you want the arms down on the floor to release that tension in the shoulders for a nice stretch. Release it and come forward. Feet go back. Come up into an upward dog. If this is too high, you can stay down in a cobra stretch. Keep your elbows at your chest. Stretch out that back. Stretch out the abs. You want to drop the shoulders down. Don't hug them up around your ears. Roll them back and stretch it out. Come back down. Roll up onto the hands and knees. Onto your toes. Reach your hands back to your heels. Round your shoulders back, roll them back, and tilt your head back for a nice chest stretch and into the abs and the hip flexors. And release it. Drop those feet down, hands stay at the feet, drop the head down, roll the head under for a rabbit stretch. You should feel this in the upper part of the shoulders. Lift your butt slightly off the floor and release it. One more time, come up. Toes, reach back to the heels, roll those shoulders back. And release it. One more time, drop the feet down, grab a hold of the feet, roll up onto the top of the head, push those thighs forward, stretch out the back and the shoulders, and release it. On the kneeling position, bring your right leg out. Take that right hand, you're going to drop it down to the floor and reach the left hand up. If you want to, you can reach it over, but you don't want to roll forward. When you reach over, if you find yourself rolling in, keep it more upright and try and look towards the ceiling. You should feel a nice stretch in the oblique and in the shoulders. If you want to, you can drop that hand down so that you can look up and it won't roll forward. And if you can't go that far, drop your hand to your knee, to your leg, wherever you feel comfortable, and release it. Come up, switch legs. Left leg goes out, left arm goes down, right arm comes up, look up to the ceiling, feel that stretch down through the obliques and the waist. If it feels uncomfortable, cross that hand behind the back, pull that shoulder back so that you're not rolling in. This is called gate pose. And release it. Come up in the kneeling position. Press the heels back into an upward facing dog, or a down dog, I'm sorry. We already did upward facing dog, we're doing down dog. Bring that right leg up, drop it over, open up those hips. Look up under the right arm to the ceiling. Feel that in the right hip. And release it. Pull that right leg through. Pigeon pose. Drop it down. Drop your head down past your knee if you can. You should feel this in the hip and in the hip of the right leg and the inner thigh of the left leg. You'll feel it a little bit in the inner thigh on the right leg as well, but it should be more in the hip if you've got it forward enough. If it's too easy, you can walk that leg out to parallel and drop down, and you'll feel more of a stretch in the hip. If that's too hard, bring that leg closer in and drop it down. But you want to stay on the knee. You want it lined up. So you want to be in a kneeling, almost in a kneeling position. Don't put a lot of pressure on that left knee though. And release it. Press back up. Down dog. Press those heels into the floor. Bring that left leg comes up and drop it over. Open up that hip. Release it. Bring it back up. Pull that left knee in. Pigeon pose. Drop that leg down to the floor. Drop the head down past the knee if you can. Make sure you're contracting those abdominals. You want to hold everything in tight as you do this. When you inhale, deep breath. Exhale, you should be breathing out all of that tension in the hips, in the thighs, in the back. Let it go. And release it. Come on up. Cross that right leg over the left leg. Drop the chest down to the knee and walk the hands out onto the floor. Nice stretch. If your right leg's crossing over on top of the left, you should feel it in the right hip, okay? You'll feel it in both, but you should feel that stretch more in the right hip. Push those knees down towards the floor as far as you can. And release it. Uncross that right leg. Right leg's on the bottom, left leg is on the top. Drop chest to the knees. Use the weight of the chest to push those knees down. You should feel a nice stretch in that left. Whatever the leg is that's on top, that's the hip that you should feel it in the most. You'll feel it in both. You'll feel a stretch in both, but you should be feeling it in that top leg, in the hip. And release it. Come back up. Bring those feet out. Toes point up. Staff position. Push the hands into the floor. Contract the abdominals. Deep breath. Inhale. Raise the arms up. Exhale. Lower them over to your feet. Now, you don't want to round your head and round your back. You don't want to drop your head to your knees. You want to drop your chest to your knees. So think about keeping your chin up and dropping that chest down. If you're flexible and you can lay your chest on your legs, awesome. If you can't, it's just a nice hamstring stretch for all those lunges that we did and all of the hip raises that we did. So just hold it here for a few minutes or a few seconds. Inhale and raise up. Exhale and see if you can go a little bit further, if you can reach down a little bit further. If you don't have that flexibility, take a towel, take a band, whatever you have, wrap it around your feet. And this will help you each time you do this, and you inhale, come up, exhale, lower down just a little bit further. Each time you'll start to feel a little more of a stretch in those hamstrings, releasing them out so they're not so tight. And release it, come back up. One more, let's do that runner stretch. Cross that right leg under. Let's get the hip flexors. We already did the forward bending for the lower back. Now we're gonna stretch out the hip flexors and release them. You need to open your hips back up. We work them hard. If you can lay all the way down without your knee popping up, you can go down onto your back. I want to stay up because I want to feel it more in my hip flexor and less in my quad and my knee, because as I come down, I don't have the flexibility. My knee pops off the ground. So I'm going to stay here on my elbows. Breathe. For a good stretch, you got to hold it for a good 20 or 30 seconds to really release the tension in those muscles. You want to hold it. Good stretching days, I'll do yoga. I'll do ones where you hold the poses for anywhere from a minute to 3 minutes. That way the stretches so that it really loosens them up. We work so hard strengthening and tightening, we need to work just as hard stretching and loosening them. Release it, come back up. That's the only way they get to grow, is once you stretch them and rest them, then everything can grow. If you're constantly tearing them down and never give them a chance to strengthen back up. So as hard as you work them, you've got to relax them just as hard, okay? Give it just as much attention. And I lied, we're going to do one more. This is my favorite one. Everybody brings their legs up and they drop them over. I'm going to have you cross your right leg over your left, and you're going to drop to the left side. Keep the shoulders on the floor and look over to your right. You should feel a nice stretch in the outer glute and the hip. And you should feel that pull in the right side of the waist, the obliques. External and internal obliques, both getting it. Hold it here for a few minutes, few seconds, whatever time you have. Feel it release. Your legs should continue to drop closer to the ground. The longer you hold it, the more the tension releases in the hips. And release it. Bring it back up. And cross those legs. Cross the left over the right. Roll over. Drop the legs to the right. Keep the shoulders on the floor. Look over the left. Feel a nice stretch in the hip and the glute. And release it. Roll it back up. Uncross those legs. Take a hold of those heels. Pull them in, butterfly. Pull the heels in. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh. Take the elbows, press the legs out, and feel a nice stretch through the inner thighs. You can do this in a seated position as well if you don't like laying down on the ground, on the floor. You can sit down. You can either take the elbows and press them in, or the hands, or just drop them down, drop the knees down with the gravity, they'll fall down. You can even flap them a little bit, but I like to hold them there. Let that muscle release. See if you can go a little bit further by inhaling and exhaling. When you inhale, you release it. When you exhale, you press back down and hold that position. And release it. And that was it. That's your workout for today. I hope you liked it. If you did, press like, subscribe to my channel. It's mycrazyworkout.com, and I will see you soon.